arrive here in Bali, your yoga mat, and let the breath flow naturally. Inhale, exhale through the nose. Think about 3 things you're grateful for today. I'm grateful for my healthy body, waking up before sunrise in the morning, having the chances, the possibilities here to travel, be with you. We start warming up with rolling our head from one side to the other. Bending neck forward, yes, yes. Chin to chest. And sideways, no. Raise up your arms to the sky and bend over to one side. Release to the other side. Slowly warm up. 3 times left and right. And start rolling your fingers, your hands in front of your body. Bigger circles, elbows. Counterclockwise, clockwise. And then open up the shoulders. And counter. Hands still in front of your body. For eagle pose, cross the arms and try to wrap around. Hold here for 3 breaths. Elbows up. Release. Other side. Elbow up. Release tension, shake out your hands, and find yourself in tabletop position. Arch your back into cat and exhale into cow pose. Repeat 5 times. Two more. And with the last exhale, we find ourselves in downward facing dog. Back straight, Walk the dog to your yoga mat. Press the heels down to the mat. And we stay here for 5 breaths. Slowly flow into your plank pose. And let's also stay here for 5. May you can move a bit sideways, integrate the shoulder, chest, forward with the heels, sideways. And with the next exhale, lower down the knees, chest and chin down into a baby cobra. Shoulders rolling back, lift up the head and gaze forward. 5 breaths, close your eyes. Downward facing dog. And walk or jump through your hands into halfway lift. Straight back. Exhale in full lift, full Uttanasana, and then slowly raise up into mountain pose. We're going to slowly flow through sun salutation. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower down the body. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, lower down into plank pose. Step by step back. Knee, chest down if you need, or just chaturanga into upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step by step forward. Uttanasana. Halfway lift. And slowly release into mountain pose. Let's repeat this 3 more times, okay? Inhale up. Exhale, lower down. Flat back, Uttanasana. Inhale. Feet back, plank. Knees down, chest down, chin down. Upward facing dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Jump or walk between the hands into Uttanasana, forward bend, halfway lift, and slowly release into mountain pose. 2 more times. We're creating heat in the body in the morning. Inhale, arms raising up. Release, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back, Uttanasana. Feet back, Vinyasa. Flow, upward facing, downward facing. step, step, Uttanasana, halfway lift, and mountain pose. One more time, repeat. Inhale, up, long spine, release, flat back, walk or jump back, push up, cobra, upward facing, downward facing. And from downward facing dog, lift up your right leg into a low lunge position. Right leg between the hands, knee down, and slowly raise up the arms. We stay here for 5 breaths. You can interlace your hand, look into the sky, count the clouds. Release. Float through your vinyasa. Back, leg back. Maybe three-legged dog. Three-legged cobra. And from downward facing dog, take the left leg up, forward. Remember, knee down, low lunge. Same procedure. 5. Flow through your vinyasa. And let's repeat this a bit more flowy 3 times. Right leg up, step forward, inhale into low lunge, sorry. With the next exhale, you release, back, flow, downward facing, other side. It's just one step, knee down and lunge. It's so powerful. And release. That was number 1. Vinyasa. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward. Inhale, leg up. Low lunge. If it's too powerful, you can skip the vinyasa, okay? You just switch the legs if it's too much heat. But feel free to flow through your whole circle. It's good in the morning to activate strong chest, strong upper body, shoulders, triceps, triceps, biceps. One more time, each side. Okay, flow through your own pace. Inhale. If you feel like you're resting or you want to rest, you go back into child's pose. Child's pose is this one. You stay here 5 breaths. Before we are going to repeat the same sequence, now we will integrate the high lunge instead of the low lunge. So high lunge will Be the knee uplifted from the ground. Let's meet in downward facing dog. And stay here for 5 breaths. You can imagine yourself the sequence, what we are going to do. Usually, you remember, is one leg first. Then we do the high lunge, not the low lunge. And then we flow through our vinyasa and back to the other side. Okay? Stay here for 2 more breaths. Face your belly. And slowly take one leg up, right leg forward into high lunge. Yeah, up, low, down, vinyasa. 3-legged, up, downward facing. 3-legged dog, left side, high lunge, up. Good. Vinyasa. Downward facing. 3-legged right side, high lunge. Left side, vinyasa. High lunge, left side. Vinyasa. Last repetition, okay. Downward facing, right side, forward, high lunge. Lower down. 3-legged dog, upward facing, lower, left side. Good. Downward facing dog. From here, jump forward, Uttanasana, and lift up into mountain pose. We will take a rest here after Uttanasana, halfway lift, and plank pose, back into child's pose. We rest here for 10 breaths, okay? Slowly walk your hand to the right side, both hands, and take a deep stretch here. Deep belly breath, left side. Find yourself in tabletop. Release into plank. And take your right side pigeon. Right leg underneath the hip. Left leg pulls back and the upper body sinks down. Take 5 breaths here and then swap side. This is called half pigeon. Release to the other side. It's a hip opening exercise, hip opening asana. And release into your child's pose for another 5 breaths. Downward facing dog. Slowly. And jump through with crossed legs or walk through with crossed legs into a boat pose. Boat pose, legs forward, straight, arms lifted, and you hold here for 10 breaths. I need to check the time. Wow, I'm sweating so much. So hot, the sun. 23 minutes, okay, great. Yeah, you hold your pose, activate the core, arms next to your knees. And then release. Lower down your back. You can touch your heels and lift up the pelvis floor from the ground. Stay here for 5 breaths. Lower down. Hug your knees and roll yourself from side to side. Lift up your legs and support yourself into a shoulder stand with your hands behind your back. Lift up your legs and support yourself in the back of your leg. The toes facing your face, okay? heels up into the air. You don't do that if you're menstruating or on your period. Three more breaths. And then slowly lower down the feet behind your head. Yeah. If you touch the ground, it's okay. If not, it's okay. You can even support your feet with your hands. Stay here for 5. And to get back into a lying position, we roll vertebra by vertebra, holding our feet in the happy baby pose, if you know what that is, and slowly roll back, lower back into our yoga mat, and stay here for 5 breaths. Release your legs, shake out your legs, and then wrap the right leg into the left leg and slowly grab front side of your feet. The thigh, not the thigh. It's a thigh. Grab the thigh and give yourself a stretch for 5 breaths. Yeah. One more belly breath. Release sides. Swap and switch. Left side. Fill the lungs with air and fresh oxygen. And let go with the exhale. Let out all the negative, all the bad things, and inhale fresh and new, good energy. Great. Slowly roll up your body into a seated position. I want to practice 3 more asanas with you now. We are a bit more slow down. Find yourself in tabletop. And we are going to practice the crow pose. So you slowly push your knees back, walking your hands back, and try to lift up your heels. You can try to lift one heel first and then the other side. If both in the same time is too much, okay? And we try to stay here for 5 breaths. If you do left side and right side, you do 2 seconds or 3 seconds one side and then the other. Good. To release, you sit into Malasana squat, yogi squat, And hold here for 5 breaths. We will do this again after 3 breaths. Okay, I will have a look what you do. You stay here for 3 more breaths. Try to straighten your back and put your hand inside the knees. Yeah, pushing the knees outwards. You can put your heels far more outwards to the mat. Yeah. Heels out like this, wide, very wide, and try to ground the heels. Yes, and then hands into the knees, hold, and then straight back. Yeah, better. Very good. Great. Yes. Watching, looking forward, okay? Like a straight one line. And you hold here 3 breaths into your belly. Strong breath, grounding. Yeah. Try to uplift your shoulders. Don't roll in too much. Because if we roll in, we look like that. But we want to be uplifted. Good. And from here, slowly lower down into our next crow again. If you try the crow, you can use your knees on the outside of your elbow. This is the easy version. Or you put your knee into the armpit. So you can try both ways. I think this is the best one to learn. And if you fall forward, make sure you don't knock your head too hard on the mat. If you do, it's no problem. It's no problem. You can go into shoulder stand. Okay? So you just try slowly with your head. It's not a rock, it's your head. Try to keep the balance and have fun. Yes, challenge yourself. Very good. Wow, strong. Everyone, so strong. Cool. Does any one of you like to try the headstand from crow headstand? Because if yes, we can ask one partner to support each other. If you like to try that, you go and try to help her. I will guide you. Okay, I will support you to help her, and I will help him. Okay, you take a break. If you take a break, you go back into child's pose. You can also go into child's pose. So first of all, yeah, you support here so she cannot fall over, right? You can also try to support the legs on the side. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that looks already very good. And then you communicate. Yeah. Julian, do you like to try the handstand as well? The headstand? Fingers strong on the side. You first of all you uplift the knees into like a downward dog or dolphin pose. Yeah. Then you have your elbows close to your body. There are 2 different versions. One comes from the crow. The other one comes from more like a body. Yeah, I know. It's not the best idea. Yeah, you get a pillow. Yeah, slowly up. Yeah. Okay, so now you stay here, okay? And you enjoy this here. Put your legs together, release. And then you slowly release one leg. Yeah, up, 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 up. Okay, you stay here for 5, okay? 5 breaths. 5. Strong core. 3, 2. And if you release, you slowly bend your knees. Yeah, slowly bend and down. Yeah, very good. And then child's pose. Yeah, child's pose, relax. Very good. Wow. Remember your core, your hips. Yeah. If you try one more time, you can also put your hand here so he's not falling back with the legs and here. So we create one supporting line. but no pressure. Take your time, okay? No pressure.
Alright.
Do you like to try again? It's very good for the blood to flow into.
Yeah.
It's hard, yeah?
I prefer the one that is like this. So you have all of the
Yeah,
waves
you can do if you want.
on the.
I can put my
I think that if for learning it, like,
better.
yeah, yeah, that's just
Yes, that's the real headstand. Yes, not coming out of the crow.
okay. Straight the legs.
Yeah, straight legs up. Up. And then you hold, and you can go flow back into cobra, upward facing. That's the end goal, right? Because they do flow, everything in flow. Yeah, yeah, that's the original version. Very slow, controlled, great. Strong and focused. Good. To release and slow down, you can stay in child's pose for 2-3 breaths and then find yourself onto the ground before we do our last relaxation pose, the savasana. Let go all tension. If you feel like doing any movements, do them now. If not, find yourself in Shavasana. Yes, you can do twists, Mathiasana, fish pose. And then stay in Shavasana for a minute or so. I will wake you up. Hands next to your body, facing upwards, palms. Breath neutral. Slowly start moving parts of your body again. Fingers, legs, roll over to one side. Before we find ourselves in a seating position. Check in with yourself and feel the difference 30 minutes ago, 40 minutes ago, and now feel the heat and the centered mind, and how the focus always comes back to the breath. I think that's the main goal, if you so want, of yoga, to connect with yourself, your breath, and be aware. Slow down. Let's sit here for another minute in meditation. If you still feel active, you can do Nadi Shodhana as a exercise, breathing exercise. If you feel very calm already, you just stay where you are, okay? For Nadi Shodhana, you take one hand up and close one nostril with your right thumb. You inhale and count to 3, 1, 2, 3, and you hold for 3 and release for 6. You hold for 3, empty, and then inhale for 3. Then you hold for 3, exhale the other side. 6. Hold for 3 and inhale for 3. And you do this for another minute. And feel how your focus changes, how that is making you feel more relaxed. And you stay for another 20, 30 breaths in meditation, just sitting, enjoying the present moment, your being, your body. Again, remember what you're grateful for today. Is it the abundance, the health, the good life, the traveling, partners, family, the friends? And then slowly take your hands together in front of your heart center. We do one more inhale and exhale together before we sing 3 times Om. You can join if you want, okay? So first inhale, exhale. Om. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Om. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. I can't hear you. Om really centers the mind and helps to focus on the positive or on the new, what's coming. Thank you for being here today in Bali, Uluwatu Hub. Namaste. And thank you for all the teachers before us and around us, now and always. Thank you. If you like, you can have a look at your moon card and we can go through that quickly. I will read for you, okay? You tell me the moon sign. There's something written down there like new moon or full moon or quarter moon. We start, ladies first.
Full moon in Sagittarius.
See the bigger picture. At this point, your best bet is to be the bigger person in whatever situation is on your mind. If harsh words have been exchanged, this card comes with a gentle suggestion to diffuse the upset with some humor. The world is your oyster when you draw this card, but you need to find a balance between where you are and where you want to be. It may be that you need to do some more research before you move closer towards whatever is what you want. When you're manifesting, the journey of discovery can be as empowering as dreaming the big dream. Find a balance between saying what needs to be said and saying too much. One thing is for sure, having an open mind will serve you well now. Talk to people about your issues and get a view of the bigger picture. Your manifestation affirmation: I know that I am blessed and I love my life within that knowing. Last quarter moon in Libra, 118. Let's have a look. Make time for self-love. Have you been trying to please all of the people all of the time when you are not quite happy yourself? There is a difference between wanting to live positively and spiritual bypassing, when you refuse to acknowledge your feelings. You cannot fool the universe, so pretending to be happy when you are sad will get you nowhere. Rather, you need to deal with your feelings. That's the only way. If you are people-pleasing, stop. Think about what's going on and why you are doing it. If you are in an unbalanced relationship, address the situation. While it's lovely to do things nicely, they also need to be done well. Be sincere. The way to get in the manifesting zone is to work through all your stuff. Once you have done that, you become a clear signal for your desires. Your manifestation affirmation: harmony surrounds me and I am on my path. Julian? Thank you. New moon in Pisces, 50. Pieces, Pisces. You have the opportunity to slip into the flow of life now. When that happens, you want what is happening, and what is happening is what you want. Your manifesting is working perfectly. Just make sure that you stay attuned to your higher self, and you will be well on your way to feeling blissfully happy and in tune with your dreams. Meditation is the best way to connect with your higher self, so practice it if you know how, or try learning from an online instructional video. Above all else, be kind to yourself and others. Today we practice a lot of meditation. Very good. This card is an especially good sign for matters related to spirituality, contacting with our other realms, taking some time out, or dealing with a fear. The more you can believe that all is well, the more all will be well for you. Your manifestation affirmation: my conscious dreams create my reality. Yeah, you're welcome.
Do you mind if we take a picture?
Of course you can take a picture. Which one was your moon, sorry?
Full moon in Sagittarius. See the bigger picture.
9-6. Yeah. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being there.